Yes, Chelsea put up a spirited performance against Liverpool last night. They were able to secure the maximum 3 points and they are through to the quarterfinals of this year's English FA Cup. Yes, it ended 2-0 last night at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea humiliated Liverpool by 2-0, courtesy of goals from Williams and of course Ross Barkley. It is with that I welcome to another fantastic edition of the show Sport Spectra this morning. Coming to you live from the stables of Pensioners 106.7 FM. Agbarigo Onireke Ibaro, the voice of liberation and of course the first labor radio on the continent. My name is IDRIS ABIOLA, reported for duty, and it's another wonderful time for us to intimate ourselves with the latest going round. Yes, making the rounds in the world of sport. Yes, like I said earlier, Chelsea secured their passage into the FA Cup quarterfinals as they beat Liverpool 2-0 in an enthralling tie at Stamford Bridge. Willian and Ross Barkley scored in each half on Tuesday night to inflict back-to-back defeats on Jurgen Klopp's side, who failed to bounce back from their first Premier League defeat of the season at Watford on Sunday. And with that, Chelsea are through to the quarterfinals of the English FA Cup. And after the match, Chelsea manager Frank Lampard said that it was an impressive performance from his boys and he couldn't have asked for more, but Chelsea deserved to win the game. In his own words, Liverpool manager said that losing 2-0 is not good, but it's down to his players making massive mistakes around the goals. Yes, in some other results, Reading lost at home to Sheffield United by 2-1. West Brom also lost at home to Newcastle by 2-3. Yes, tonight in the FA Cup, games will also go down in England. Leicester will be at home against Birmingham City. Sheffield Wednesday will be up against Manchester City, while Tottenham will be welcoming Norwich to the new Tottenham Stadium. All these games will go down at exactly 8:45 p.m. tonight. And very quickly, let me tell you that the Italian Cup semi-final, second leg between Juventus and AC Milan in Turin today, has been postponed over Corona. Yes, concerns about coronavirus, and according to reports, 79 people have died in Italy already as a result of the outbreak. Yes, Tottenham midfielder Victor Wanyama is set to join Modern Impact after Spurs agreed a deal with the MLS side. It will be recorded that Spurs agreed a £30.6 million deal with Belgian side Club Brugge for Wanyama in August 2019, but the move collapsed before the transfer deadline. England manager Gareth Southgate is hopeful strikers Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford will be fit for Euro 2020. Yes, last night the draws were made for the 2020-2021 UEFA Nations League, and England has been drawn against Belgium, Denmark and Iceland in League A. The first group games take place in September this year, with the final scheduled for the summer. Yes, I moved straight to Germany this morning, where I can tell you that yesterday, German DFB Cup went down, where FC Saarbrücken defeated Fortuna Düsseldorf 7-6 on penalties, as Schalke 04 lost at home to Bayern München. Of course, games continue tonight in the DFB Cup in Germany. Bayern Leverkusen will be at home and they will be welcoming Union Berlin. The game will go down at exactly 6:30 p.m. while Eintracht Frankfurt will be up against Werder Bremen. This game will go down at 8:45 p.m. Yes, in Spain, Copa del Rey will also go down. Mirandis will be at home to Real Sociedad, and of course that game will kick off at exactly 9 p.m. in France. France Cup will go down as well. It will be Lyon against PSG at 10 minutes past 9 later tonight. Yes, I want to talk about coronavirus this morning as it affects sport. I can report that Japan's Olympic minister has said the Tokyo 2020 Games will be postponed from the summer until later in the year amid concerns over the coronavirus outbreak. The IOC executive, that's the International Olympic Committee Executive Board, met in Lausanne, Switzerland on Tuesday yesterday, and in a statement expressed its full commitment to the success of the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 taking place from 24 July to 9 August. And when she was responding to a question in Japan's parliament, Olympic Minister Seiko Hashimoto said that Tokyo's contract with the International Olympic Committee, IOC, called for the Games to be held within 2020, while she added that it could be interpreted has allowed in a postponement. Yes, under the hosting agreement, the right to cancel the games remains with the IOC. Yes, as coronavirus continues to spread across countries of the world, football authorities have had talks with the United Kingdom government and public health experts over contingency plans to play matches behind closed doors if the coronavirus outbreak escalates. The Football Association and English Football League Yes, the Football Association and English Football League met the government at short notice at Wembley on Sunday, and on Monday, the FA, EFL and Premier League had talks with staff from the country's chief medical officers. And the UK Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, has warned that there was a significant risk of the virus becoming more widespread, meaning that all hands need to be on deck, and of course they have to take measures to ensure they curb the widespread of coronavirus. Yes, on the European scene, the coronavirus outbreak has already impacted on football matches across Europe, with several games in Italy postponed or played behind closed doors after a number of towns in the north of the country were put into lockdown. At the UEFA's annual congress in Amsterdam, Swiss Football Federation President Dominic Blanc said that the outbreak would have serious consequences for the sport. Earlier, UEFA President Alexander Seferin has said that there is no need to panic. Very quickly this morning, RB Leipzig have apologized to a group of Japanese guys who were asked to leave Saturday's match against Bayern Leverkusen amid coronavirus. Bournemouth winger Jordan Ibe has been given a 16-month driving ban and fined £7,500 after crashing his Bentley into a coffee shop and driving off, causing thousands of pounds of damage. Ibe also struck a Mercedes car when he smashed into the pantry on Playstone Lane in Bromley, South East London, shortly before 5 a.m. on July 30. Ibe admitted a charge of careless driving and was found guilty of the count of failing to stop after an accident at a court hearing in February. Jose Mourinho has said that he will not make big changes to the Tottenham squad in the summer transfer window, but he accepted he needed to make the team better. Mourinho accepted some authenticated need to be made, but has no plans for an overhaul of the playing style that he inherited from Mauricio Pochettino in November. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has confirmed that Sergio Aguero is fit enough and will be available to face Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup tonight and Manchester United in the Premier League on Sunday. Aguero was initially a doubt for the match at Hillsborough after leaving off in the second half of Sunday's Carabao Cup final win over Aston Villa. Pep also confirmed that Claudio Bravo will retain his place in goal. Yes, Arsenal's defender Socrates Papastatopoulos has insisted that he will not sit on his contract at Arsenal and will look to move on if he doesn't play enough games. Meanwhile, reports has emerged that Alexis Sanchez would need to take a pay cut to remain at Inter Milan beyond the summer. Very quickly, I'm more straight to boxing this morning. Britain's Dillian White, the mandatory challenger for Tyson Fury's WBC heavyweight title. Yes, I can report he will face Alexander Povetkin in Manchester on May 2. White has only lost once, and also Anthony Joshua in 28 fights. While Russian Povetkin is a former world champion, the bout, which is going to take place at Manchester Arena, will be White's second after having a charge for a doping violation dropped. He made his return to the ring in December 2019 by beating Poland's Mariusz Wach on point. Povetkin has only lost 2 of his 40 professional fights to Joshua and former world heavyweight champion Vladimir Klitschko. And straight to tennis this morning. Andy Murray, yes, Andy Murray has returned to on-court training as he continues with his recovery from a pelvic injury that has kept him out of action since November. He has not played since the Davis Cup finals after being diagnosed with what was thought to be mild bruising on his pelvic bone. Alright, world number one Novak Djokovic has said that he is really motivated to do well in India, Wales and Miami as he aims to complete a sunshine double after making an unbeaten start to 2020. Over the last weekend, Djokovic put down Greek star Stefanos Tsitsipas to win the Dubai Tennis Championship. Now, as his side said, on his next challenge of winning the BNP Paribas Open in India, Wales, Djokovic will now prepare to clinch both master 1,000 crowns India, Wales and Miami in the same year for the 5th time in his career. Yeah, the first ATP Masters 1000 tournament of the year begins on March 12th. Yes, very quickly to the ATP World Rankings as released yesterday. Novak Djokovic sit on top. Rafael Nadal second, Dominic Thiem third, Roger Federer fourth, Dani Medvedev fifth, Stefanos Tsitsipas sixth, Alexander Zverev seventh, Matteo Berrettini eighth, Jan Monfils ninth, while David Goffin 10th on the table. The second of the ATP World Rankings as released yesterday. Now the WTA World Rankings as released yesterday. Ashley Barty sits on top, Simona Halep second, Carolina Pliskova third, Bianca Andreescu fourth, Sofia Kenin fifth, Vicky Barton sixth, Elena Svitolina seventh, Belinda Bencic eighth, Serena Williams ninth, and Naomi Osaka occupying the 10th position. Alright, report coming from the African scene, yes, on the continent, as the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has appointed its commercial director Abdul Muhaim Ba as acting general secretary of the federation. This was made known in an emergency meeting convened by CAF yesterday following Muad Aji's surprising resignation earlier on Monday. Aji's resignation came with CAF under close scrutiny from World Football's governing body FIFA, who recently commissioned an audit into the running of African football's ruling body that proved to be damning. However, the Moroccan claimed he resigned for personal reasons. Meanwhile, fellow Moroccan Ba has assumed the post immediately and will act as both acting secretary general and commercial director until CAF's next executive committee meeting. Alright, let me tell you that Leicester City striker Kelechi Iheanacho and Cyril Dessers have been listed in Galatasaray squad for this Sport 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Sierra Leone. Yes, the three-time African champions currently lead Group L after wins over Benin Republic and Lesotho in November. Also listed for the double-header against the Leon Stars as Spanish-based duo Samuel Chukwueze and Ramon Aziz. Leon Balogun, who recently joined Wigan in the English Championship from Brighton, is also back in the squad after missing the last 2 games. Young Fortuna Dusseldorf goalkeeper Maduka Okoye, Joe Aribo of Glasgow Rangers, Alex Iwobi, and Wilfred Ndidi are also listed for the game. Yes, Raw also opted for the core of the squad, which finished third at the 2019 African Nations Cup in Egypt, including the Italy-based duo William Troost Ekong, Ola Aino, Ogenekaro Etebo, and Moses Simon. Yeah, the two countries have met at senior international level 14 times, and Nigeria have won 9, drawing 3, and losing 2. Yes, let me tell you that Super Eagles head coach in Galatasaray is seeking to convince the Bayern Munich youngster Joshua Zirkzee to play for the team. Zirkzee has earned rave reviews for his impressive performance for Bayern Munich since making his debut in the UEFA Champions League clash against Tottenham Hotspur in December 2019. Yes, Zirkzee, who is of Nigerian descent, has represented the Netherlands at the youth level and he has scored 3 goals in 4 league appearances for Bayern Munich this season. Lastly this morning, let me tell you that players of Nigeria National League side, Remo Stars, have resumed training yesterday since the assistant captain, Kazim Tiamiyu, died after he was arrested by men of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad on February 22. Yes, Kazim Tiamiyu was buried on February 27 at his family house in Ajaka, Shagamu, Ogun State. Yes, the club announced on their Twitter page that they had resumed training yesterday after stopping training since Tiamiyu's death. According to them, the boys returned to full training session yesterday after last week unfortunate incident. We pray we no longer experience such, and we would pay you all back the same way. Thank you and God bless. Those were the words of Rebel Stars yesterday when they resumed to training after the death of their vice captain Kazim Tiamiyu. It's 8:15 already, and this is the exact point where I'll be saying my BYE on the show this morning. Many thanks to my DC on duty. So the keys is Shola Taiwo and my very good friend Babafemi Obideli. Yes, till tomorrow that you get to meet with the sport illuminator Rainbow Tululokwe. My name is Idris Abiola. Have a fantastic day ahead.